Like they'll throw Snacks outer by himself to fake like it's going to be a huge outer hit again, and they'll slip into inner. They're also one of the teams I've seen that, you know, because this is pretty rare to see, that will at times kind of go inner, walk sidewalk with a line of smokes all the way to Z, and then go outer that way. So they have some really cool stuff like that. But this is going to be a learning process for all of us here, especially when it comes to Tempo Storm, and we're about to get live with the pistol round.
Yeah, I see the good luck, have fun's going on, and match start. The game is afoot. Dust, let's talk about the positioning. It looks like it might just be a massive beat push.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing here so far. Inner halls, Virtus.Pro is going to be gathering up over there, including that bomb carrier. There's going to be one player ladder. All the other 4 players, though, are going to be getting ready to hit that inner. So let's take a look at this explosion down the lower ramp. Bialy already catching one flanker and automatic.
All right, well, there's a couple of shots going on right here. Snacks behind smoke takes a few shots, but Pasha is the man we're looking at, sneaking around the backside as the bomb gets planted. He's going to be playing a sort of a lurk position through Z connector. A couple of shots going down, and it's up to Snacks all alone to defend the bomb. No! It's a knife kill. Compliments of Rix.
Yeah, now this actually leaves Neo all by himself. The bomb is down. He does have a Molotov to try to put on the bomb to prevent that defuse, and so that's going to help out a little bit here. But Rix and Shazam, can they make it happen? Shazam going to try to go up the ladder and challenge, but Neo's going to get that kill. And now it's going to be all to Rix. He's stuck because of that fire off, and now he has low HP on top of things, and Neo will close it out. But that wasn't the confident pistol round win they probably wanted. They had to win a 1v2 there.
Right. Yeah, I really didn't expect that sort of thing to happen right there. I mean, Tempo Storm so close to getting the pistol round, and of course that is absolutely huge when the economics matter. You win that first pistol round, you're going to probably win the next couple. Looking at this buy, Dust, tell me, what's Tempo Storm thinking?
I mean, you see a lot of teams on second round CT side when they lose first get these upgraded pistols and armor, and scouts are pretty common as well. But to see, you know, this FAMAS come out from Rix, that's definitely a bit different here. Not quite expected. And unfortunately for Shazam, he's already out with the scout. So automatic will try to recycle it here. We are going to see Stanislav soloing into B, automatic Z, Rix still outer yard. But I mean, you know, VP swarming out here, already have a lot of control in this yard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3v4 situation. The man advantage does belong to Virtus.Pro as they start working their way into the yard. This is Taz working towards Z connector. His teammate covers him, doesn't even have to take a shot, and the bomb, compliments of Neo, is going to go down here. Now, Stanislaw and Rix at the backside on the retake. Let's take a look at what Rix is doing. Walks out. FAMAS doesn't pay off for him. He's going to go down, and then straight from above, Snacks with the kill, 2-0. But again, losing more players than I might have expected on a second round there.
Yeah, I mean, at least some damage is being done to somewhat limit Virtus.Pro's economy from spiraling out of control quickly, but it's still already some pretty high money there on Bialy, who's been pretty conservative. Snacks and Neo also starting to bank up some cash with Taz there. It's really only Pasha who's low on the cash, and Tempo Storm pretty much just take a full save here. They'll get some P250s out, but in order to make sure they can get a full buy in the next round, they're going to need to take a pretty heavy save here.
Look at the stack.
Yeah.
CT.
You got to gamble on situations like this, and so they will actually get very aggressive on Ivy. I want to see if Roka and Rix can kind of play a baiting game here to maybe get something going.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Rix and Shazam actually able to get a couple of kills, as you said, but it's still Virtus.Pro eventually cleaning this up here and getting that 3-0 start.
That's so fast, Dust. I mean, they stack the ace site, and without guns, without really any armor to speak of, quickly goes in favor of Virtus.Pro. But this is finally going to be the first buy round. It's Tempo Storm's chance to get on the board. Buying out what they can. M4s, no ops in hand on the part of the CTs, just out of money. What are we going to see?
Yeah, I'm not really sure here. I mean, this is going to be our first buy round coming out, so we're going to see kind of for the first time what Tempo Storm has to offer here on the CT side.
Well,
and,
Neo working his way forward. Got the knife. Roka watching Ivy. No one's there. Bomb's moving its way towards the left. Shut down. Yeah, Dust, looks like we got a menu going on.
Yeah, looks like we have some serious audio issues here.
Yeah.
That's rather unfortunate.
Well, I've got the mini-map pulled up on mine. We'll just go straight off of that. We're covering it like a game of chess. Looks like Pasha with the bomb. This is really bad. We're missing something incredible here. Bialy and Pasha, last 2 men standing for Team Virtus.Pro. We're in a 4 versus 2 situation, and Pasha looks like he just might be walking right into the trap. You see Roka here watching the corner. Not meant to be. We get Shazam doing a 2K double headshots.
And we got sound.
Sound and a This is so much easier now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was literally lost a lot of the time. But granted, we did finally get it fixed. We do apologize for that, folks, but tried our best to bear through it, and now we're there. And that was one of those fast outer hits from Virtus.Pro, but Snacks actually got caught pretty early, and no one else was really able to really respond either. So Tempo Storm, pretty clean win there on that their first CT buy round, as Roka can then start getting a little bit better here. Ivy, once again, you have kind of just a default spread for Virtus.Pro at this point. No, Taz and Neo towards the inner halls. Taz with the bomb. Snacks T connector already taken out by Automatic.
This is big.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is big. You're going to see Taz working his way up towards Stanislav, who's blocked off by the smoke at B site. Taz changes his mind, though, and he's coming in towards A all alone. But you do see Automatic at the backside dealing with Pasha and Ivy. He's going to get smoked off and back up. The question is, what's going to happen with Rix and Shazam? Watching A site. They don't know what's happening. They're going to start backing up as Automatic pushes forward in the smoke, sprays uncontrollable. He should have died right there, but picks up that kill.
Yeah, he does, and now we have ourselves a 4 versus 3 situation here. We're seeing VP trying to recover. Bialy still trying to challenge over here at Ivy, but Shazam has taken out Neo, and so now it's just Taz and Bialy trying to bring this bomb into the outer yard still.
Taz gave his position.
He did, and it's going to be up to Rix to try to hold this off. While Automatic does actually hold off Ivy. Bialy is caught. Now it's all on Taz, but he's making it happen so far.
It's a 2K. Can he pick up another? No, Shazam walks out. I mean, you're all alone. You don't have any teammates. How much can you do when you're in this wide open bomb site? You're having a hard time getting into a position to plant the bomb, and everybody knows where you are. I'll tell you what, does Tempo Storm's representing. Yeah, I mean, they're on the CT side of Train here. I mean, it does have a CT side bias, though we have seen teams, especially like Virtus.Pro, be able to put up good numbers on the T side. So far, Tempo Storm putting some limits to that. And in fact, they've already forced VP to take a save here, so they have a great opportunity to tie up this game at 3-all. Virtus.Pro, like I said, on the save, P250s across the board, and looks like they might just try to lay into the inner bomb site where Stanislav's been playing solo, but Shazam will meet up with him this time around to help out. Yeah, that's a Pro 90 right there. And I think Neo's thinking about pushing through this smoke. Look at Stanislav. Sneaks around the corner, fires through the smoke, does some damage. Gets 1, 2, drops the bomb, gets the information, and then drops a molly over there. That is absolutely huge for Stanislav. You can see it's a 3 versus 5, and Virtus.Pro doing what they can. Hey, they don't have guns, so...
Yeah, I mean, they snuck in there. They did grab the bomb back, actually, on Snacks. But he's still trying to press through the smoke wall, and Shazam has his back turned. He'll run into somebody.
He knows
doesn't realize it. Still doesn't realize Snacks is next to him, but he's still getting a couple of kills here and there. I mean, Roka and Rix will help out. That was really awkward. I don't know. That was awkward as all get out, but it does wind up still turning into a 3-3 score here. All tied up, but Virtus.Pro can buy back up again, and let's see, you know, what they want to look to do here.
Well, you see that 3 rounds in favor of Virtus.Pro, and then on the first gun round, Tempo Storm turns the tide and picks up 3 rounds. Now it's reset time for Virtus.Pro, buying up, rushing out. Let's talk about these positions. Looks like a standard stack, right? 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Virtus.Pro really known for their fast outer hits this time around, though they have Taz and Neo. So this is more of their default. You know, Snacks towards T-connector, other 2 inner halls, Pasha and Bialy playing towards Ivy, but playing really passive. And look at Automatic and Roka getting really aggressive at Ivy on the CT side. They don't spot anything, they fall back. But in the meantime, Shazam actually has been taken out already, thanks to the actions of Taz over there inside the inner halls.
Just a quick peek. Just a quick peek sort of situation right there. You see... Virtus.Pro not playing super aggressive. They're hanging back. This is very Navi of them. 3 setting up probably for some smokes outside of A, and setting up for maybe an A fake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's that 3 wall of smokes on the A bomb site I was talking about, though. It looked like one actually did kind of miss a little bit there. It's very typical outer type of stuff, but so far the CT side really holding this down. Yeah, Roka playing that old hell position, doing well when we have Automatic playing actually inside heaven. It does get planted in the smoke, but they still have a lot of numbers up for Tempo Storm to try to retake this 3v3.
But Automatic's position, that's so powerful, and just as soon as I say that, he's taken out very, very quickly, putting us into a what in the world? 2 kills, thanks to Stanislav and Roka. Taking them all out, plenty of time to defuse that bomb, and we have another point on the board for Tempo Storm. Dust, this is not supposed to happen.
Well, I mean, like I said, it is CT side train after all, and it is good that Tempo Storm has actually a lead. They're putting up rounds. This means that they're actually confident and they're playing on form. Pretty tight frag distribution as well there over on the CT side. I mean, I guess only Stanislaw is really behind, but not even really that much. You see Shazam, Rix, Roka all over there in pretty decent numbers, and they've just been able to close out some close rounds. Some of these 3v3 situations, they're actually coming out on the better end of the deal. And Virtus.Pro's economy's tied again. Snacks limited to just a MAC 10 here. Once again, VP just setting up inside of their more default positions. Just kind of waiting for the aggression, because Tempo Storm, they've been very aggressive on the CT side, especially at Ivy.
They have. Well, I think it really suits them, because they're taking Virtus.Pro by surprise. Even that last round where Shazam went down instantly, I thought it was pretty much all over for Tempo Storm, but you know, clearly they're picking up the points. And
we have a double op setup here for Tempo Storm. Automatic taking his op in the outer yard. Shazam has his in Z, focused on inner for the time being. So they're starting to build up a strong enough economy to be able to make plays like this. And double op, very effective on a map like this with those long lanes.
Especially on B site. I mean, that op is just so hard to see. There's so many angles on this map. Here come the smokes. Make it rain. Flames and grenades. Tempo Storm getting stormed by Virtus.Pro. Stanislaw is able to take one before Snacks goes ahead and finds it, but here's Shazam with that op. The boom, scaring these guys off. No, not going to happen. Shazam rotates out, bomb walks in. Looks like Taz should be able to get the plant, and now it's a 4v3 retake.
Yeah, indeed it is, and so we are going to see 4 members of Tempo Storm try to retake into this inner bomb site. Taz on the back of the train. Pasha over here towards the Pop Dog. Pasha will deal the first blood there to make it a 3v3 on this retake, and the exchange is favoring Virtus.Pro all the way down until Automatic left alone with this op, and this is so tough to retake with in these close quarter situations.
Yeah, it's a 1 versus 2. Automatic walks around, doesn't even see the player coming from upper, and gets knocked out very quickly. This is the turnaround for Virtus.Pro. How's the money looking, Dust?
It's still looking, I guess, okay for Tempo Storm, except for Automatic. Like I said, he went pretty heavy getting that second op for his team, and so because of that, everyone's actually just going to take upgraded pistols. So Virtus.Pro is going to be able to have an advantage here. But honestly, both teams' economies are quite fragile. I mean, whoever loses this round probably looking, well, Tempo Storm probably could put together a sniper buy, but VP,
not VP.
If they somehow get eco'd here, they could definitely run into some trouble.
Well, by the numbers, VP has the advantage with the guns. You see Neo rocking the op for VP today as they set up for just an old-fashioned B hit. The first one, Stanislaw all alone, gets shut down. Smoke's blocking it off, and the bomb is going to quickly go down. Compliments of your man, your newlywed, Taz. Retake time.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 players left here. There's not much to say, so they're going to try to go for some exits, try to get some guns down here. Automatic and Shazam just kind of holding towards the back. And VP should be able to close out this round, make the score 5-4.
Yeah.
But we will, like I said, Tempo's going to be able to put some type of vibe together next round. It's just important VP don't lose a lot of guns here, force any type of rebuys. In case Tempo Storm does win the next round, they're instantly saving. And you see they retained 4 guns, so this is quite good to help patch their economy back up.
Automatic and Shazam just trying to play for picks over there. Shazam, there's nothing he could have done. He's down to 1 health over there. A lucky shot, maybe, goes down, and so does the other one. So scoreline 4-5. It's still looking incredibly close. A lot closer so far than I would have ever expected.
Yeah, I mean, Tempo Storm's making some things happen. I mean, it's just Virtus.Pro lately has been able to kind of expose that inner. I mean, obviously, many teams kind of just play a solo inner. That's been Stanislaw. I mean, Shazam's been helping out with that op and Z connector, but VP's been able to take those aggressive pushes with Snacks leading and being able to get inside that inner site lately and do some damage, but now they're going back to their outer split. Neo does, in fact, have the op. They move this op a lot on the T side. Sometimes it's Pasha, sometimes it's Snacks, sometimes it's Neo. This time it's Neo, and they're already getting some opening damage here. Stanislaw tried to get a little bit aggressive inner. He did take half damage. This means Shazam has fully dedicated himself to inner to help him out.
But it's a fake. You know, initially I saw them going towards A, work their way up towards B, and now we've got 3 players running away, but Roka on the backside. I don't think you caught that on camera, but he ends up taking a kill, sneaky-like, all the way at spawn. Automatic exchanging a little bit of shots before he gets offed on down, and the advantage is clearly in favor of Tempo Storm. 3v2 on a clutch play for Neo. That's an off kill.
Yeah, that was nice done. He makes it back into a 2v2. Roka had a big play there on the flank. Ivy, though, as you said, catching VP falling back off their own fake at inner, which they had pulled the rotate, but then Roka sweeps in to catch the fallback. And so now he's made it a close 2v2 situation here. The bomb does go down. We have Stanislaw and Rix left. Rix and Z. Stanislaw pressing out the lane here, and let's see if Tempo Storm can tie this up.
Well, you see Stanislaw sees one player, gets the better of him. That's a shot. And on the far right, doesn't see it. That's Pasha taking the first headshot. 1v1. Clutch time for Pasha. He's got to play the timer. Rick needs to do something quickly. Walks around the corner, takes him out. It's going to be really close. No kit. 10 seconds. Sticks it.
He has it.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. That's another point. 5-5. Tied score.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tight score. Unfortunately, VP, though, like I said, they retained 4 guns on that last eco round, so they didn't have to do a lot of rebuying, so their economy's still going to be okay, and they still are going to be able to put up a buy here. However, another win here from Tempo Storm would actually finally force VP into saving territory, so it could be 7-5 Tempo Storm. However, Tempo Storm also has at risk their money being reset. Their money's tight. They're having to force FAMASes, so, I mean, whoever wins this round, it's worth 2, basically. It's 7-5 either way at this point, and Tempo Storm definitely wants to be, you know, on the better side of that deal, obviously.
Clearly, Warden's team has been learning from the master, taking this many rounds off the Virtus.Pro so far.
Yeah, the smoke wall, though, comes out here from VP. Here comes those fast outer hits I was talking about. Pasha already into hell, getting a pick there, but good response from Rix and Stanislaw. Yeah, they're doing great shutting this down.
Yeah, here's Snacks and Bialy all alone. They're in the A site. There's 3 people already there. Snacks working. The AK-47 finds the side angle on Shazam, takes him out. Problem is the position has been given up. Checks the connector, and they're just trying to get that bomb. Bomb carrier quickly goes down thanks to Roka finding him, and Snacks all alone, checking every single angle. It's what a terrible situation to be in, right? I mean, you're looking, I don't know where they are. Look here, make noise. Try to do something. 50 seconds, gets into a 1v1, not going to happen.
Yeah, Stanislaw was just a big playmaker there. I mean, VP did get outer. They had those smokes down. Like I said, they snuck Pasha all the way into hell very quickly. He got the opening pick, but the response from Stanislaw for the hat trick afterwards. Like I said, you know, Stanislaw, not known to be like the heaviest of aimers, but he's a very smart, patient player. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He has the fundamentals down, and he's been doing so well on the outer side. And really, everyone's chiming in on Tempo Storm. As I said, their fight distribution's quite tight, really for both teams, honestly. No one's really standing out. It's both teams having all 5 of their members playing a really tight race right now at 6-5. Just slightly in favor of Tempo Storm, but a great opportunity to extend that, as I said, because of the save. Team.
Here it is, entry, shots fired, and very aggressive play by Tempo Storm. Walks out there almost as soon as the shots are fired. It finishes finally with a 2K from Rix. Dust, what went right for Tempo Storm that round?
I mean, it's just playing an anti-eco round, but like I said, Tempo Storm has that aggressive nature on CT side. Apparently that's on their entire map pool. They're looking to be quite aggressive on the CT side from what some of the teams they've been practicing against have like noticed whenever they've been scrimming. And so that's kind of what you've been seeing. Like look, Roka had that huge push Ivy a few rounds ago to get a big flank and get some kills. You know, they've been really doing that quite often. Roka going for it again right now, though he does start to back off, and VP's slowing down now. They see their fast outer hits haven't been working for them lately, so they're slowing down. They're playing default. But, I mean, Automatic and Rick's using this to their advantage. They're already both pressed up the T connector. They're trying to look for Snacks here.
Yeah, this is dangerous for Snacks. You can see the bomb working his way down towards the B site, still in a 5v5. Taz ended up taking quite a lot of damage. He's already down to 44, so by the numbers, Tempo Storm still slightly at an advantage with the exception of that FAMAS in Roka's hands. Still, no shots.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, VP really slowing things down, but Automatic getting aggressive that T connector. He does bring Snacks down. We talked about how because they played slow and back, Tempo Storm being very aggressive on the CT side, using it to their advantage. Automatic already slipping in, trying to get maybe into T spawn. So they're really breaking VP apart, but it's going to be up to Roka now holding off this Ivy push.
We've seen that before. Automatic sneaking all the way forward into T spawn, getting some kills. Here's a fight at Ivy. Roka gets the quick 2K over there. I don't think we caught it on camera, but that's absolutely huge. It puts us into a 5v2 situation at the bomb. Neo and Taz work their way in. Neo taking a lot of damage through smoke from Stanislaw. Bomb goes down. Taz covering. Peeks. Misses a couple of shots. Critical shots. Stanislaw takes the kill, and now 2 health. And a dream not meant to be.
I mean, what can I say? Tempo Storm, like I said, just putting on that aggression, you know, being able to get the T connector, take down Snacks, who's a big weapon for VP on T side. And we talked about how he's been struggling a bit lately, hasn't looked himself. And like I said, Tempo Storm, just with their aggression, has been picking him off. They actually have him, you know, negative right now at 9 and 11. And like I said, this work at Ivy, especially from Roka on flanks or even playing more passive, he's been really big on that side of the map. So I think Tempo Storm are just they're not scared. You know, they're playing their game, and they're playing a good CT side train so far.
You have to be brave. You have to be ballsy when you're going up against a team like Virtus.Pro. Make the big plays, make it happen. And as long as these guys can land their shots, which clearly they can, you're going to get some point. Looks like an old-fashioned B-rush.
It does, as we are going to see VP having some success there. 2 of their latest round wins have come from doing that in rounds 8 and 9, so they're trying to go back to something they've seen work for them. But that smoke is up for now. Stanislaw playing really aggressive on that smoke, and he has Shazam to back him up. But around the edge, he gets people with nades out. But no, he
misses
caught.
every shot.
No, that could have been real dangerous there. But now VP will just explode off the reaction.
Yeah, exactly. CEVO-P plowing into the site. Flashbangs all over the place. Automatic Shazam and Roka, they're off the far back end of the site. Snaxic right here, standing blocked off by fire, blocked off from smoke. That's all right. His teammates are doing the work. Snax sprays through smoke, misses. That's all right, though. Bomb's going to get planted. One man left. Roka dead on the train.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the last 3 rounds that VP have won have come off with these big inner hits. And that round, you thought Stanislaw might have a crack at it. He was playing the edge of the smoke. Yeah. He caught them with their nades out looking to do their set inner hit. He had a great timing on that push, but he couldn't come up with anything. VP instantly explodes. And from that, they are able, you know, to win that round. You know, only losing one player in the process. And so we do have a pause going on here.
Yeah, that's Rick's.
Yeah, apparently they thought that something technically happened, like a computer had messed up, but apparently everything's okay. So they're going to quickly unpause, and we're going to get back into the last round of the half.
Very good. Yeah, scoreline 8-6 right now in favor of Tempo Storm. We talked about how Train is CT-sided. It used to be, like, obscenely CT-sided.
Oh, yeah.
The update changed it quite a lot. This is still a huge half for Tempo Storm.
Yeah, I mean, if they can win out this last round, they get 9-6. It actually would still be pretty decent, especially if they can get a pistol around the second half. However, if VP closes this out, you know, 8-7, yeah, I guess 8 respectable amount of numbers on this map, especially given, like, maybe, like, the gap you would think there might be between these two teams, like, ranking-wise and such. But I think VP would still, you know, at least feel okay having gotten, you know, 7 rounds after a really, really tough start to close out the last few rounds.
Well, you see Roka doing that strange, like, anti-lurk situation again, pushing all the way down up Ivy, peeking around the smoke. He's got 2 players to deal with. That's going to be Pasha and Bialy. Flashes himself out, takes a couple of shots, gets the information, but the problem is his position hasn't been given up. Grenade can't quite finish the job, but almost. Roka stuck.
Yeah,
and
he
dead.
is stuck, and Automatic tried to bail him out, but Bialy was able to catch him, and then Roka, you know, wasn't able to get out of there. So this time the aggression at Ivy finally not paying off. Ricks, though, playing the back hall, is able to catch Bialy, so he gets it back into a 3 versus 3. The bomb's actually still down towards T-Connector, so that means VP has to run back and grab this, and that slows things down a lot. There's not a lot of time left, so they have to just kind of play for frags, but obviously Tempo Storm doesn't realize this. So they're still trying to hold here. They're actually wondering, why hasn't there been a plant, probably?
Oh, Pasha runs into Stanislaw. Didn't catch that on camera, but Stanislaw feels the impact and fires away, getting the 1 kill. Unfortunately, Shazam goes down in Z Connector, giving up the site. The bomb's going to be planted, forcing Stanislaw into this mad clutch 2v1 play.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do it here, as he is going to be coming in last round. Obviously, he's going for it here. Taz focused on Ivy. Snax is inside heaven, and he does get the kill on Taz, but God, Snax is right above him. It seems like Stanislaw knows he's trying to go up the ladder here.
So dangerous.
Oh, man. I mean, he tried to make a play there. Just didn't quite happen. So it will be 8-7 in favor of Tempo Storm, though, however. So like I said, a decent amount, a respectable number, given what we thought we might see, kind of noticing the disparity between the two teams.
That's absolutely huge. I mean, if we take a look at the stats, it was Tempo Storm losing the first 3 rounds over there, but they were able to go on a 4-round streak and then a 4-round streak all the way up to 8-7 against Virtus.Pro. I mean, we were talking, I mean, I was
on train.
I root for the underdogs. I'm like, yeah, Tempo Storm. Tempo. I didn't believe they'd do anything near this good. I wouldn't have expected 8-16 on train against Virtus.Pro, and here we are.
Yeah, like I said, Virtus.Pro, really, really strong train team. I mean, they've only played it 5 times this year, so it's like a limited amount of data you're working with, but they've only lost it once in overtime. Wins against good teams like NV Navi and such. So it's one of those things where, yeah, you definitely didn't necessarily expect Tempo Storm to be able to put those numbers, but Roka played exceptional. Really, the whole team played well on being aggressive in that outer yard, being aggressive Ivy, catching VP in these situations where they could get some decent frags. Inner was really the only spot where it seemed like Tempo Storm kind of struggled and that VP could expose, but now we have a really tight game on our hands, but pistol round underway. Let's see what Tempo Storm can do as they're looking to hit this inner bomb site.
Yeah, here they are, working their way, all 5 players strong, going towards B. It's being watched by Neo and Taz, and basically we're just waiting on the push. The flash is out. Taz, far side, working that P2000. Is able to go, well, doesn't even drop a single player. Taz down to 11 health. There we go. Shazam's down. Bomb planted by Stanislaw, but looks like it's going to be just too little too late.
Yeah, I mean, Virtus.Pro kind of just played back, realizing how dangerous the inner hit is. So they just kind of played back, played distance with those pistols, eventually went out the duels, and now they're going to get this defuse with only losing a player in the process. But at least it's a bomb plant here for Tempo Storm, so they have the option now to be able to buy up full AKs and such in round number 3. If they can get another plant, that even helps that out even more. Or, you know, like I said, I've even seen some teams actually in this situation still buy out Tech 9s and Armor, just try to go for it. But you can see Tempo Storm taking the more conservative and more common approach of just, you know, light buying here, getting ready for those AKs next round.
Well, we saw so much aggression CT side from Tempo Storm. Virtus.Pro famous for the same type of play. The question is, what are we going to see rolling forward? Looks like playing pretty standard, pretty default as the bomb goes upper.
Yeah, I mean, we're still like 1 round away from, I guess, what could be our opening gun. And obviously, what we're seeing VP not go too well, they actually went pretty SMG heavy for a first-round bomb plant, you know, because that means they have to upgrade those to rifles next round. So that's a little tough, I guess, but they should still be all right here, as it looks like Tempo Storm once again wants to try to push themselves here into this inner bomb site for another bomb plant. Yeah,
there's Taz peeking around the corner. He gave his position away with a flashbang, peeks one more time. Looks like every shot misses him, but he's got all the information that there's a bunch of T's up top. Look at this, though. Tempo Storm, they're pretty smart. They're not just going to rush into it. They're going to hang back.
Yeah, and a smoke gets put down a lower ramp, so that's obviously going to slow things down a bit. So Tempo Storm is kind of waiting out, but Taz going to use this to actually push upper. If people aren't checking this, he could just unload here, but we do see a couple people paying mind to it, especially Rix, who is slowly edging his way towards upper. But Taz playing the angle here, sprays, gets the frag, doesn't get greedy, backs off. Really smart play here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the discipline right there on the part of Team Virtus.Pro defense. You see Stanislaw and Rix also dead. Shazam gets caught off guard from Z Connector. Automatic rushes forward at B, and I mean, hey, it's an eco. Meant to be that way. Just a shame they couldn't take another kill off of Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, they didn't get any kills there, but like I said, the AKs come in here. You know, maybe we'll see kind of, you know, VP get into their more standard setup. Now they even have the op on Neo. So Taz typically going to be playing the inner bomb site by himself. Snack's going to be playing that Z connector position. Pasha usually playing towards Ivy, and Neo Bialy usually playing that outer yard. But I'm curious if Neo repositions since he has an op. Maybe he'll be more Z heavy, allowing Snacks to kind of play the yard with Bialy. And that seems to be the case, at least for now.
Yes, it is. Look at Stanislaw taking the bomb. He started going down towards A main and then backs all the way off. Looks like maybe there was an initial bit of miscommunication going on for Tempo Storm, or a last-minute change of tactics.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes you see Snacks kind of playing where Neo's playing right now, but because Neo's the main opper, at least for this round, you know, the only opper for the team this round, they kind of swapped up a little bit here, so Snacks will be kind of playing that more aggressive outer yard position. But Tempo Storm, with their first buy round, look like they want to hit inner again, you know, but there are 2 dedicated inner with Taz, and Neo has brought that op over there.
Well, it's do or die time as they come walking in. Roke ends up going down very quickly, but that's all right. Teammates are there to trade with Taz. Stanislaw is going to go ahead and make the bomb plant and force a retake. It is 4v3 man advantage for Virtus.Pro as Snacks works his way very aggressively all the way up. Neo watching from above with the op. And look at this. We're down to Shazam all alone.
Yeah, there's not much he can really do here, and the Bialy will catch it before he can even swing out and try to take a kill on the Snack. So good bomb plant comes in, but like a big nade and frag combination from VP to retain the man advantage there on that retake, and then they close it out. So it is 10-8 in favor of Virtus.Pro. Tempo Storm now forced to take a 1-round save here, so VP should be able to extend their lead off of this. But Tempo Storm will be back to buying right after this, and we'll see what else they have cooked up for T-side.
Yeah, I mean, Tempos, they've already got so many points on CT side, just struggling as T's. 3-round loss streak, likely to be another one unless they can pull out some sort of a miracle here. They're setting up for a smoke strat, A.
Yeah, they do have some limited smoke, but they get a huge wall off actually on the A bomb side. Forward smoke just walling off pretty much the entire outer yard, and Tempo Storm using this to press out some nice flashes.
That's a bonus strat.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Tempo Storm really able to get out there, and they will get a bomb plant off of this.
That's huge, absolutely. I mean, even though they lose, which they should, look, Rix all alone. One man gets shot in the back. Okay, no surprises there. But, hey, they walled it off. They spent a lot of money investing in those grenades. They were able to get the bomb plant. Worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. Not only that, but like I said, you see a lot of teams doing like the 3 smoke wall off on the actual bomb train itself, but you saw like a 4th smoke added as well, actually kind of blocking off Ivy from spotting into the outer yard. So just actually a full wall across the entire outer bomb site.
Yeah.
So definitely something a bit different there. And you can definitely tell Tempo Storm has some stuff prepped to be able to pull something like that out.
Well, I mean, the only thing you really have to worry about in that situation is like one player who might be up there at ladder, and if you can get that one pick, 5v1 the guy, there you go, free bomb plant.
Right on. So we are going to see Tempo Storm back to buying here really, really fast. Outer,
here they are.
Automatic leading the way with Roka as well.
Oh, not meant to be.
Yeah, Pasha so far here from Ivy able to get the first frag. Bialy chiming in, and yeah, this is just getting shut down. Stanislaw
all alone. Gets one nice headshot, but there's 2 people coming in from ladder, and that's going to be, it's such a frustrating round for Tempo Storm. They came in with such violence, such aggression.
Yeah, I mean, they just really looked to push the tempo at the outer yard really, really fast. You know, a little bit different from the round before. They went, like, you know, with that smoke wall, they kind of come out just, you know, fast with flashes, just trying to win duels, and it just didn't happen for them there. So VP able to extend the lead now, 12-8. But Tempo Storm still buying here. Shazam with the op. Let's see if they can come up with something.
Yeah, this is the beautiful thing. After you lose this many rounds, you're able to go ahead and save all the money. They're already at max money. And here's the shots being exchanged very slowly, very methodical play by Tempo Storm. I thought they might have come rushing out, but no, they're just going to start playing for picks, try to get something, pre-firing. So far, not meant to be.
Yeah, Tempo Storm, you know, doesn't have any type of presence really over towards the obvious side of the map. We do have Ricks towards T-Connector, a couple towards ladder, so they could still do some type of outer split through ladder and T-Com, but it seems more likely like they're setting up for something inner. But Neo, once again, dedicating here with the op, playing 3 outer. Taz, the normal solo inner player, is going to have some assistance because of that. And, you know, some smokes up, and they're trying to slow this down already.
Very smart play by Kaz, flashing himself out just so he can take a little bit of position at peak. Try to find out if the T's are in fact at upper B, which of course they are.
Yeah, so they're setting up for smokes to definitely dedicate to an inner bomb site hit here. But Neo throwing some grenades, and Taz playing up close, who's able to get a hit here.
Yeah, he leads with the bomb carrier, so they know the bomb's over there. Gets a kill, ends up getting traded on out. You see Automatic walking in, doing work, tries to deal with a player at upper, misses, tries to take cover behind the smoke. He goes down, but the bomb is planted, and we're in a 3v2.
Yeah, Automatic had some great entries there to get this bomb down. Also some nice smokes up, and so far Tempo Storm holding off this retake. It's Bialy left.
He can do it.
Yeah, 1 versus 2. He's got some good HP here. He has spotted one towards upper, but now they just have to play the bomb and play the crossfire. This is going to be so difficult. They peek together. I mean, how is he ever going to be able to make these 180s? And yeah, there it is. Great play from Tempo Storm. Had some smokes on Z Connector, on bomb train, on upper as well, blocking Neo's op. So actually some really nice set smokes. And just, you know, like I said, Automatic really did a great job leading some entries there, and then they close it out. So well done.
Yeah.
Their first round on the T side.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I mean, Tempo Storm, they ended up in the perfect position to go ahead and defend the bomb. You got Shazam with the op over there at upper, and then the other one sitting at lower. I was worried there for a minute when Shazam fired that op with pre-fire, giving away his position, because if anybody can get that awesome 2K, it's going to be Bialy.
Yeah, so like I said, well done. Tempo Storm gets their first T round. Let's see if they can use this to build something. Bialy trying to press the top of these trains. Shazam watching for it with the op, but a lot of nades coming in, really kind of deterring him from being able to spot anything out just quite yet. And Bialy not really pressing forward enough for himself to be spotted. And this is just Rick's actually kind of playing over towards Ivy here. So a little bit more of a default, just kind of slow setup from Tempo Storm. Just feeling things out for now.
Yeah. Slow play. Methodical. Look at this. We've got a 4-man stack, and all of a sudden Taz gets very aggressive, rushes through the smoke on B site, expecting something, while Automatic and teammate Stanislaw set up.
It looks like they're just going to pinch this outer bomb site. Rick's coming, Ivy, Shazam, maybe T-Connector, and then just kind of spilling 3 off the ladder. It seems to be what they're gearing up for. Roka's already actually bringing that bomb back over towards T-Connector with Shazam. They're actually kind of throwing a fake inner. They're throwing those smokes, and Automatic's still going out like last round when he was entering. He's going out by himself. He's pulling the rotation, too. Look, there's 3 people inner. He comes through a smoke. He gets 1 kill. So this is actually well designed here.
Great trade. Fair trade over there at ladder, though. Bialy is doing some pretty good work, taking 1 kill, leading it into a 1v1 with Shazam. Shazam.
Ooh.
Oh, he manages to get the kill. Neo responds, taking him down. 1v2 Roka. I mean, too many angles.
Yeah.
Shut down.
I mean, it's unfortunate because Tempo Storm actually did pull the rotation they wanted. You know, throwing those smokes inner, pushing automatic out there, who had some success on an inner execute just recently, and so that definitely pulled VP's numbers over there. But they couldn't get the kills outer, and then Neo rotates with the op, comes up with 3 kills on the round. So the fake was actually sold well. It did what it even was designed to do, but they just couldn't get the frags on top of it.
Exactly. Successful strategy, negative on the frags. And look at this, Tempo out of cash. What can they do?
I mean, they just have to save here and just kind of maybe hit something together as a team. They don't even have really any nades to do anything crazy.
Shazam.
Yeah, he's out there.
YOLO.
They're just trying to pull somebody else, trying to make sure there's only one inner so they can just try to slam the inner bomb site with the bomb plant.
So smart. Shazam actually went rushing through smoke, making a whole bunch of noise, trying to force the rotation, but it's just too little. You can't fake when it's just yourself alone with a pistol. And the team's already rotating in from upper, unloading. That's Taz. Finishes what? I think that was a 2K over there. Teammates finishing the job, and it's up to Stanislaw going for the bomb plan. He's got to try to get the money, but there's just too many CTs all around.
Yeah. It's actually crazy because we haven't seen Pasha touch the op this game. It's been Neo the entire time. He's doing quite well with it. And Pasha's someone we talked about who kind of, was having some struggles here, topping the charts, rifling over in the Ivy slot. So, Tempo Storm's shown us some good stuff.
Pasha's back.
But VP, they're looking like they want to close this map out here soon. And this is kind of Tempo Storm's last real shot. They're on a 3-round loss bonus. If they lose this, that's only $2,400 coming in. A lot of them are at the 0 marker right now. So this is kind of do or die for Tempo Storm here and now.
Yeah, in a very big way, because the next map is Cash, which heavily, heavily favors Team Virtus.Pro, unless Tempo's got some crazy stuff cooked up.
I mean, it's a map they favor as a team, apparently, from talking to teams who've been practicing against them and such, and from talking to them themselves. But it is a big map for VP. I mean, Tempo Storm off to a great start in that first half, but like I said, I've only found 1 round so far on T side, and that was a pretty solid inner hit, if I must say, but they just haven't been able to, reconstruct that again. But they're going for it now.
Well, flashes out, smokes in. You got a 3-smoke strategy as Taz just walks in and denies any sort of access. That's going to be Roka quickly going down, and you have the man advantage in favor of CT's Virtus.Pro. Are they going to rotate out? No, not really. Pasha way out of position, pushing CT here.
Taz pushes up again, no one there to catch him. Shazam had just stepped away. He was covering, but then stepped back to watch the flank. It was just a rough timing, but Tempo Storm fighting back. They do get it into a 3v3. Rix pushes the yard, gets another one. Now they have an advantage, but Bialy erases it, but the bomb still is going to go down, and this is going to end in a 2v2.
Yeah. Pasha, nobody knows he's coming from behind. Gets the first kill. Now Shazam knows exactly what's up. Bialy peeks the corner. Pasha also with the grenade, when you don't have any health. That's what's going to happen. Process of elimination, right? I
mean, Tempo Storm going back to the inner hit that was successful for them in the 1 round they won in the 21st round. Tried it again. Just didn't quite work. Taz had some great timings on some pushes. Pop Dog even got the bomb planter. And so that was really big there. And now, like I said, Tempo Storm, at least with the bomb plant, it kind of makes up for it so they can buy this round. Had they not have gotten that, they probably barely have anything to play with on what could be the final round. So at least they had something to work with. It's not quite a lot, but it's still something. And we'll see if they can drag this thing out a little bit longer.
Well, CT's Virtus.Pro taking up the standard positions yet again, and I'll tell you what, Tempo Storm really favoring that upper position. Look at Taz and Neo doing that standard Virtus.Pro kind of tactic, though. Taz jumps up, unloads, gets, looks like a 3K before he finally ends up going down. Neo also dead, leaving Shazam all alone. 1v3, it's clutch time, baby.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Shazam. Last man standing and trying to keep this going along, but not going to happen.